If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body. What?! What the fuck?! Did you see that?! He got struck by lightning! What the hell?! I need to get a gif of that! I want to see that again! The murder is most likely committed on the spur of the moment. No one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why else? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body. However, the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office's parking lot. How did he manage to move it there? That you were. And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey, you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time, I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. Now we present the screwdriver. Here we go. Bam. This is how I moved Detective Goodman's body. What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case? Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here? It's here because... Boom! I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. That's right. That's when I started to... In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back to the prosecutor's office. You brought more than just that, sir. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office. But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to. You mean The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car! The whole time, Edgeworth was driving with that body in his trunk and he didn't even know it. Yeah, exactly. And here I thought that case was gonna come up somehow. There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Mrs. Lana Skye. Damn, son. This just got crazy as hell, man. I can't believe that lightning strike. I want to see that again. Is there no room for a rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite. It's a photo of the body being exhumed from the trunk. Chief Gant, please say something. I believe. Your time's up. My time's up? Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're to make it in time for the early bird special. You, sir, are going nowhere! But the cross-examination isn't finished yet. Remember what I told you earlier. A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Like the rights to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. There are certain risks to be considered. Oh. So you're gonna just run away after all this? Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. Well, Sir! You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. David Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Sky dispose of his body. Do I? I guess I must. I can't let him just squirm his way out of this. Gotta keep the pressure on. Yes, Your Honor, I do have such evidence. Then please hurry up and present it. Just remember, it better prove Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman beyond a shadow of a doubt. Wow. Oh, man. There's gotta be something here. Still don't get why what the jar was doing in the evidence room. The remaining pieces were doing there. Maybe there's something else on the video. If you play the tape again, maybe it's on there. No. Maybe this is where I present this. Well, what does it say again? It says unregistered evidence must be relevant. Yeah. Well, this isn't exactly relevant. We still haven't used this either. But this is all about the Neil Marshall murder. I mean, we're not talking about that now. We're talking about the Goodman murder. Marshall's print. Found on a bloody handprint on Marshall's own locker. Printed and wiped. There were two... Okay, let me just... Did we ever actually figure out what was going on with that other print on Gumshoe's locker? Because at that point, like, let's say for example, that Gant did murder Goodman. That was a 420. At that point in time, the Blue Badger wasn't in there. Because Meekins moved it in there at 450 and then went back to get it again to move it back out at 514. So it wasn't in there at 420. So a handprint could have been left, let's say, on Gumshoe's locker at 420. But we don't have the handprint from Gumshoe's locker in the evidence for some reason, which is really weird. Shoe, ID card record. Oh, it's gotta be something. I mean, I got like a 1 in 30 chance here. Oh no. What time does this say? Yeah, it proves that Edgeworth arrived at the parking lot at 5:12. But does that prove everything else? So it doesn't prove that Detective Goodman was killed in the evidence room. Yeah, at this point, the only thing I've got left that I haven't actually used is this. Because I don't think I've used this for anything yet. Seems like this almost should have been the answer to the last question about, you know, about Edgeworth being sent to the parking garage. Because this proves that Edgeworth got to the parking garage At 5:12? Huh. I guess that would further substantiate what we've been trying to prove all along here, though, is that he put the, he had the body put in the trunk. I mean, this doesn't prove that he initially put the body in the trunk in the first place, but it does further corroborate our story. And we haven't used it yet, so... Sir, what exactly is this evidence? It's proof as to whether or not it's enough to demonstrate the chief's guilt. I'll let you be the judge. Well, he's gonna be the judge whether you like it or not. But I am the judge. Oh, right. Well, what do you think, Your Honor? What I think, Mr. Wright, is I'm going to be late for my meal. Did he just... He didn't just wipe out all 5 of my things at once, did he? I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright, Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Maybe I don't. I mean, I looked over it for like 5-10 minutes. I mean, I don't even know. And like the parking ticket was the only thing that even remotely. I mean, I'm not gonna get anywhere looking over it all again. I think. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying. Oh, please don't tell me this. Please tell me this is not a game over. See, Yudgy? Too late. Game over, pal. If this is a game over, I'm gonna shoot myself. In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. No! No, 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 no. I don't gamble unless the stakes are high. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, LG, I'll leave the rest to you. Is somebody gonna come in here and, like, maybe Lon's gonna come busting in and saying, hey, it's true. I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency. The guy's 65, he should be retired by now. Get him out of here. No.
Objection!
What? Lady Luck, maybe we should have a word with her. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We just haven't had the honor of hearing her testimony. Oh. In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify. No, there is another. Ah. Duh. It's Lana Skye. Have you forgotten? This is only the name of your true self. You've only forgotten. Whatever. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? The only reason she's been covering up for him all this time is because to protect her sister. But now that the truth about her is out anyway, what difference does it even make? I say we bring her out. Yeah, you can call the defendant. This often happens in a court of law. Her task, to dispose of the victim's body. Ugh. It's weird seeing her on that background. In accordance with a certain someone's orders. The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Very well. The court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in Hold on! Shit. I almost want to cliffhanger here. And just leave this for myself to, like, come back to. I'm at an hour and 27 minutes right now. This would be perfect. 3 episodes. Actually, I spent a lot of time going over evidence and... Just... Let's go. Chief Gant, I thought you were going to eat! Listen good, Lana. Oh, God. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claim, there will be terrible consequences. That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder. Of course you'd never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? Just something to think about. Alright then. See? That's exactly what I was just saying. He's been covering for her all this time. But now that she's, now that he's gonna stop doing it, or now that he's threatened to take that, well, that's the thing, though. It's like, he makes it sound like if she testifies, the way she's been told to all this time, that he'll still save her sister. Because he actually thinks, because he thinks he's gonna get away with it. So he thinks he can continue to control her. God, isn't that the way it always goes, though? Oh, man. What do we do, Edgy? Got any ideas? Looks like we managed to stay in the game. Yeah, thanks to your help. That chief. He's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe! Ha ha ha, I'm not a detective anymore. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry. I already decided where to work now. I got myself a part-time job at the Sizzler. Whoa, really? I'm down. I mean, I'm not getting rid of Maya, but you're more than welcome to be a janitor or whatever. Still looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How is it he always gets the upper hand? It's not fair he has the right to refuse to testify. Settle down, Wright. Remember what the judge said. But Chief, that is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. Yeah, like that somebody will prove your guilt while you're out there having lunch with your Japanese business partners or whatever. It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. Interesting. Oh, hi, Emma. You okay? Oh, jeez. Oh, you've been listening in? Oh my god. So she heard everything that's been going on. Yep. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before. No, don't be. It was the truth. Yep, I killed a man. I don't care. I'm over it. Relieved. Well, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, she's been, like, trying to keep it a secret all this time. Sometimes it's better to just go ahead and admit it. Well, then again, I don't know. I mean, she had been kind of denying it to herself even then, too, so... She really only just recently found out. Well, anyway... Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I guess so. What do you mean? What do you think I mean, dummy? Jeez, no wonder he's gonna make you a janitor. Follow Chief Gant's orders. She must have shut herself up deep inside to force herself to do anything and everything the Chief told her to do. It was all my fault. It was not. Hey, don't go blaming yourself now. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal. Jeez. It's time for the final act. Emma, why don't you wait? Huh. No. I'm going with you. I want to be there. I want to see him get struck by lightning. I really hate that I didn't get to see that. Oh, when Lana tells the truth. Yeah, there you go. Let's go, Wright. It's time to end this. Came in here. No problems. Oh, thank God I get to save. Jeez. I seriously, for a minute, I thought I had made a game over there. I can't believe we got through that. Oh my God. Man, I'm just like peak hole now. I'm like, oh. It's just like when I'm taking a dump. So this seems a little soon to stop, but I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. Because, you know, after the way my video blacked out before, I really don't want to do anything over 2 hours. So when those file sizes get big, that's when the weird shit starts happening. So, yeah, next time on Phoenix Wright, y'all, we finish this up. And then we move on to Justice for All, and Justice for All, the sequel. Yeah! Very much looking forward to that. Thanks again to Super Genius for opening my eyes to what a brilliant series this is. Alright, see you guys later.